Hello. Hello there. Kenobi. I've recently come back from a trip to Italy, and that was wonderful. It was great. I was there for probably 36 hours. Yeah. Maybe not the best time to go. But we still went and did it anyway. We were filming there for a project, myself and a friend. That's right. I do film. I'm a filmmaker, and yet I make YouTube videos. Anyway, I thought, since I came back, I had to isolate for a little bit. That I'd kind of, to keep myself sane, but also just going off of some wise words that I got from somebody, which is, hey, if you want to be good at something, practice it every day, even if it's for like 10 minutes. So I thought, why don't I make like a quick little hey you guys, this is day 1, this is day 2, day 3, whatever it is, day 5, I've lost my mind. Anyway, just talking about what I've done, what I've been up to, but also kind of like a little bit of, it's gonna mix, well hopefully mix the seriousness of the situation and the kind of fun side of what can just be turning a negative into a positive, because I know a lot of people don't want to self-isolate. It sounds like quite a scary thing to do, but it's actually not that bad. I've had quite a lot of fun with it. It is frustrating sometimes when you do want to go for a walk, or I try and go running in the mornings for 20 minutes just to kind of feel good. This is chaotic as hell. Yeah, anyway, so I tried to run. I can't run anymore. I'm not allowed to run anymore. It's quite sad, but yeah. So, as you know, there is a mass pandemic linked to COVID-19, or coronavirus, as it's so ironically named. So yeah, what that basically means is that even if you're showing some minor symptoms, you need to self-isolate. Now, thankfully, for the moment, touch wood, I haven't shown any signs of symptoms, but then apparently it can take up to 7 days for symptoms to show. But we stayed in southern Italy. We got there just as the lockdown happened, so as a result, we had to come back. When I came back from what was meant to be a 5-day trip, ended up being 2.5. But most of that was traveling. So yeah, we've been isolating since then. I say we, I have. I've been at home. I'm just going to show you my dog, because she's just there snoring. You might hear her. But I've come back. Day 1 was quite fine. I ended up just slobbering around for a little bit. And by that I mean I just caught up on loads of TV and films, and did a lot of phone calls. I phoned my boss at work and talked through the situation, and emailed a bunch of other people at my university, being like, hey guys, I'm self-isolating at the moment. I'm back in Bristol. I'm real sorry, but I can't come back right now. Terribly sorry about that. Have a good day. Love you lots, Joe. And then I kind of just chilled for a bit. I just took day 1 as a big chill and wanted to make sure that everything was okay. I did phone the hotline service that they have to be like, hey, can you help me out here? Because although I wasn't showing some symptoms, I was still feeling quite anxious about it, I suppose. So I called up. They're quite lovely and friendly. They said they were going to book me in for a test, and it said it would take up to 72 hours before they could book in that test. But given how things are at the moment, with trying to bring down this curve. Now, if you're not sure what I mean by that, there's a graph out there which basically talks about the impact on our healthcare, and if this continues and we have a sudden burst of people, we won't be able to cope with it from a medical standpoint or from a healthcare standpoint. So the idea is by doing all of this isolation and what they like to call the delay phase, so by delaying it, we can limit the amount of stress that's on the healthcare system and on our hospitals, in order to furtherly to be able to treat people and still keep people who are already in hospital getting the treatment that they need and they deserve. So I have no idea if I'm going to get that test, but I've done it so anyway, and I've just kept up to date in the research on it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for day one. There's not much happening, I just kind of like slobbed around for a little bit, but I feel like I'm going to keep this up anyway. It was quite fun, so thank you for indulging and watching.